is so much going down, baby, when I tell you, right now, all around the world, they are doing a Surviving T.I. and Tiny. Did you guys imagine this? That we're going to have a T.I. and Tiny? Girl, T.I. is behind the scenes doing whatever he can so other big companies do not come against him like they came against R. Kelly, like they came against Bill Cosby. Girl, we got to talk about this. And not only is a lot of people that have been, how can I put it? A lot of people, a lot of underage girls is coming forward, stripper girls, and they're saying that Tiny, she is the number one involved, okay? Tiny has been there. Tiny has always been trying to put the sugar boogers down these girls' mouth. Y'all say, you think T.I. is the only one that like that type of stuff? They said Tiny, she was up in it with it, okay? And they was like Thelma and Louise. They was both together doing crimes together. So we got to talk about a whole bunch. Now, T.I., he is speaking out today. Now, he's making a sad story about how he used to sell to the black community them sugar boogers, okay? And he didn't came from nothing. He making it somewhere. Girl, it's all publicity. And Shekinah with her ass, I can't stand her now. She is speaking up, and you guys know, I don't know if you knew about Shekinah, but she is something else. This is supposed to be Tiny's close friend. Now, she don't have feelings for victims, when those ladies came out for Bill Cosby, she said, bump them ladies. They was probably lying anyway. These women would do anything for some money. Shame on her. Shame on her. Every girl that's out here is not your friend. Some of these girls are protecting these damn monsters. Yeah, I said it. Some of these girls are protecting these monsters, and they are not your sister for real. You know what I'm saying? Just like we just got finished talking about, hold on, because we're going to talk about Mr. Man in a minute. Remember we was talking about this girl right here? Now the thing about her, this the pastor man that we talked about yesterday and his wife. And they got all these beautiful kids, and he's the first pastor. Now she is getting little, teenagers, minors, so her husband can enjoy them in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Now they're saying that T.I. and Tiny was doing that same thing, but it was just with girls, older girls, and girls underage. So it's a damn shame. These couples are something else. You guys looking at couple goals, you really don't know what you're looking at, And we also have to, Cardi B ain't ready for you. So Ras B, he is speaking out in the story that he is telling. Baby, I'm going to have to mute it for a little bit. All right, so y'all ready to get into this thing? I'm so happy that you guys are here. Good morning. Woo! Man, that hurt my damn ear. This is disgusting. The Christians, convicts. Listen, make sure y'all like this video. We only got 26 likes, and I'm begging for likes. You know I love my likes. Please give me some likes. And before we get started, listen, because I'm like, you know what? If I feel like cussing, I make a mistake and slip, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to put a Mick before it, a Mick or a Ree. Don't you know, like they had at McDonald's, they have the McMuffins. And if they slip, if I just felt like saying something, I'm going to say something like Mick bitch. You know what I'm saying? And I think, YouTube won't detect it. I'm just trying to be creative in this thing. So anyway, this is one of the girls that is speaking out, and she has a list of these girls that are saying that Tiny and T.I., one girl, she spoke out, and I'm not going to go through all the messages because it is so much, and they're very explicit, and you know how YouTube is, but I just want to let you guys know it is so many receipts, it is so many girls come forward. I believe it was over 20 something girls that came forward within the day. And they are saying it's more girls that are coming out there. People from the industry are saying, I'm so happy that somebody exposing T.I. because how he's been doing these girls for all this time, it is wrong, wrong, wrong. About time somebody pretty much exposed T.I. and Tiny. Now, did you guys would ever think that we'd have a surviving T.I. and Tiny? If you don't believe me, listen, go to Google, type it up. Go to YouTube, type it up. Surviving T.I. and Tiny. And people are talking about this, y'all. This is going to get bigger and bigger. One girl, I remember one story, she said, listen, she and Tiny, they all had a threesome. I guess they love these orgies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what a marriage is about, having orgies to Tiny and T.I. And they had a threesome, and T.I. was really digging this chick. Like, oh my goodness, girl, he would not get off of her, right? Tiny, she was so high on them sugar boogers. She said, nah, nah, nah. She started cussing the girl out, you know what I'm saying? Because she didn't like how T.I. was so into her. And the girl, she started clapping back at her, back Tiny, like, nah, girl, you're not going to disrespect me like this and blah, blah, blah. She said, next thing she know, T.I., he grabbed his hands and he balled them up, girl. And next thing, bam, he pawed her in her face, okay? He pawed her in her face, and they both jumped on her ass, and that's damn sad. After they got finished, I guess doing the do with her, T.I. was still up in her ear, all up in her grill. And you know how these celebrities are. They always doing them sugar boogers real tight. They be on some shit, it was so many, some girls that was underage, they said that, they was always trying to get them mollies and stuff and getting them messed up. And it was so many stories, honey. Sugar boogers, that white stuff that they be snorting. Come on, that they put in their nose. You know what it is, how these Hollywood people get down. So people are saying this is humiliating ritual. I don't know what they not getting nothing from it, but a sad story. So I don't think it's about humiliating ritual, because these people that T.I. and Tiny was doing wrong, they didn't get nothing out of it. They're traumatized by the situation. Some of them felt like, who was going to believe them? It was an immigrant girl that she was speaking out. She was from Jamaica. She had a story to tell. And, you just never know. It is sad that this shit is going on. So, Shekinah, okay, so now people are talking, they bringing up old stuff, but it's still current tea because it relates to this. They said, do you guys remember when T.I. inserted himself into the Rob and China issue? And did you know T.I., he's always, in big people, he always trying to have an argument with another woman, ain't he? It's very telling, and no wonder why T.I. is so controlling over his daughter. And no wonder why his daughter, I believe her name Dejanay, she be dealing with so much stuff. It's so many times she have came out on social media and said, you know what, I wanted to end it all. She can't talk to her father. Her father look at women in a certain disrespectful light, and it damn shows. It damn shows. So, and I'm assuming T.I. or Tiny, she's getting up in age, so maybe, T.I. doesn't look at his wife the same anymore, and he wants the young girl. So they say they don't do the groups anymore like they used to, because back then Tiny was young, and T.I., he prefer, to go out swinging by himself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and leaving Tiny left out. And Tiny, she is very jealous. And she's been trying to do any and everything, trying to change her eye color, change her body to get that youth back, because she don't want he to leave her. Nope. It don't matter how he do. She's used to it, So people are saying, Rob told him not to speak. If not, he would tell us about him, China, and Tiny. Okay, so basically, I remember that. You guys remember when Rob and T.I. got into it or whatever? Rob told us that China told him that T.I. paid. Who did he pay? He paid China to do with T.I. and his wife, Like I said, they like a big old sandwich. You know what I'm saying? They some sandwich freaks. So, Mick Freak, I'm sorry. Love the curve. So, let's go up here. And before we get to Shekinah, I just want to remember this. Remember when T.I. kicked Shekinah off of the show? Because she was on the show, T.I. Tiny and Hustle. But T.I. then kicked her butt off, and he had a message for her because she was, I guess, talking to T.I.'s enemy, which is Floyd Mayweather, and he didn't like that. So basically, in the caption, it says, "No love for the other side. Go against me and meet your greatest adversary. Meet your greatest enemy." You know what I mean? And another thing, some of them girls were saying, they wanted to speak out, but Ti was threatening them and saying he was gonna do X, Y, Z. And Ti, he's very powerful, and he's a thug. So hey, but it says, you ever know, real simple with me. If I don't F with you, then don't F, then F you straight like this. So miss me with that monkey stuff or get dealt with. Okay, who you gonna deal with? So I guess he was gonna deal with Shekinah, and he dealt with her because she really couldn't see Ti anymore. I mean Tiny anymore. He broke that friendship up for a while. He kicked her off the show. He blackballed her. And she was left out, and Tiny couldn't do nothing about it. And it was all because she decided to get on live with Floyd Mayweather. Was she talking about Ti? Nope. But he's seen it as disrespectful. So you know what I mean. He definitely have control issues. To blackball that girl just because she wanted to be kicking on the live. It don't got nothing to do with you, Ti. But anyway, this is one of her videos where she's going off. So I'm going to put this up here so you guys can see. And it's definitely some more. Here we go.
She wouldn't be even into it right now with Tia. She's looking fucking attention. She wants Tiny. She obsessed with Tiny. Like, she wants Tiny to be her girlfriend. Now, listen, this is my thing. If it came out, the Tip pulled a gun on her, right? How do we change from Tip not the victim no more? Tip is the victim, and Tiny now is the legend. How do we go from that? So she done got mad at Tamika for taking her husband. He go the whole goddamn thing. She has a problem. She ain't talked about nothing about how she Tamika and Tip. I said what I said. Why she ain't talking about how she done stuck? So why we ain't talking about that? Let's get into it. Yeah. Y'all want to talk about that? Get into it. I'm trying to figure out why she ain't told y'all much she ain't. Why she ain't told y'all about she wanted the women who used to go recruit the what's up? Hey. Hey. Now they go to it's Tiny.
Girl. Shekinah. Now, your mouth always gets you set up. Did you hear what she said? Well, basically, she said that girl that's speaking out and saying that T.I. put the pow to her head and she's going to get all these victims, right? She said that that's the same girl that was going around recruiting women so T.I. and Tiny can get them sugar boogers and do what they do with them and pay them a little, hush money. That's what she's saying. She said that girl right here, she was the main recruiter. Don't it sound like some R. Kelly stuff? It sure do. And let me tell you, like I said about this, because we got to talk about this too. This pastor man, guess who did his recruiting? The wife, he had his wife, which is 11 years younger than him, do the recruiting. It's always a damn recruiter. You know what I'm saying? Girl, bye. This is some mess right here. But Shekinah, she's trying to discredit her, saying, well, wasn't you working with them? And she also mentioned that this girl, she likes to munch. Yeah, she liked to munch. And her and what's her name, Tiny? What girl? They was chewing the town. They was munching on each other, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with the munching, I guess she's trying to, make her seem like ain't nothing wrong with the shit, She kind of probably done munched on some shit before, you know what I mean? She kind of sit it down. And even if she did all that, it does not discredit. T.I. probably did put the pow on her. You see how he did you when you was on a live with that man Floyd Mayweather. He said F you, and he said he not with that monkey shit. And he got you blackballed from the show. He cut your money. So But I guess she had to do what she has to do, and she has to badmouth this girl because she the pit bull. You know what I mean? So let's keep on going because she got more to say.
They gonna ask her why she ain't told she been getting. And she women empowerment. Why she didn't tell y'all that she done had some of that? Why she didn't tell y'all? She talking about all the rest of these folk running around here getting. Why she didn't tell y'all she been? And then obsessed because Tamika, I guess Tiny, I don't know, I ain't never, and I swear to God, her husband. They don't wanna. I don't get involved. I don't know what they do in their lifestyle. I'm not part of it. But I know she done been around. Ask her how it tastes. Go ask her. So she come and say how. She know how they taste too. Ask her how Tamika taste. Ask her, do she want some more? Is that the problem? Well, ask her what was going on when she was in the threesomes and the foursomes. What happened with her? Huh? What about when she used to go get to recruit the phone? Where's she at in this? Black power. You show into the power, but you the one recruit to come get TLC.
Nah. Shekinah, she is too excited for this. What do you guys think about this? Don't you think she's a little bit too excited? This don't got nothing to do with you, Shekinah. Mind your business. Now, you said that you don't know nothing about T.I. and Tiny business. That's what she said on this live, right? But she know a whole bunch. She's up here talking about some that girl that T.I. then did to do with that girl. That she was tasting Tiny and she loved how Tiny tastes and stuff. She's just trying to discredit her. And look at her. She's grinning and laughing. This is not a grinning and laughing situation, honey. I'm sorry if I was T.I. manager, I would not want you around because you messy and you add more confusion to the damn story. But what do y'all think about this? I'm looking in the comment section. Can we please get some more likes? I need some likes now. Please, let's run these likes up. Run them up. Run them up. That is evil. It is evil. Girl, we got. Let me see what else going on. Let's run that. Let's run this video again. Let's run it straight. Run it.
Yeah, attention. She wouldn't be even into it right now with Tia. She's looking fucking attention. She wants Tiny. She obsessed with Tiny. Like she wants Tiny to be her girlfriend. Now listen, this is my thing. If it came out, the Tip pulled a gun on her, right? How do we change from Tip not the victim no more? Tip is the victim and Tiny now is the legend. How do we go from that? So she done got mad at Tamika for taking her husband. Here go the whole goddamn thing. She has a problem. She ain't talked about nothing about how she Tamika and Tip.
Now, what that got to do with Tip putting a pow on this girl? What does have to do with Tip giving people sugar boogers and entertain underage girls? So what they got to do with Tip putting a pause on different women because they're getting into it with Tiny? She's just trying to run as a distraction, and she's just trying to make it seem like this girl, she's jealous of T.I.'s and Tiny relationship, and she really want a situation with Tiny, and she just can't. Oh my goodness, she wants some of that Tiny sweet potato pie so damn bad. Girl, bye.
I said what I said. Why she ain't talking about she done suck? So why we ain't talking about that? Let's get into it. Yeah. Y'all want to talk?
Why would we talk about that? Why would we talk about her coming out? That don't make no sense. We're talking about victims here. That T.I. and Tiny wrong. And this is some serious stuff. And you would think she'd be more sympathetic because she said that she got the pause put on her. You know what I mean? But when it comes to other people that got wronged by these celebrities, honey, she's going to dog these girls out and she's going to protect these monsters. She's going to be the first one defending these monsters, okay?
I'm trying to figure out why she ain't told y'all much today. Why she ain't told y'all about she one of the women who used to go recruit the. What's up? Hey. Hey. Now they're going to. If Tiny would pay that attention.
Girl, I'm looking in these comments and I heard that too. See, I didn't want to say nothing like this. I really didn't. But they are saying that T.I. and Tiny, they got the McHerpes, okay? And they was giving these women McHerpes. It's a few of these women that came out and they say, listen, yeah, they gave me that McHerpes and I can't get rid of this shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm seeing it in the comment section. I did not want to say nothing. But since y'all brung it up, I'm just bringing it to light. So let's keep on going.
She'll see. They go ask her why she ain't told she been getting. And she women empowerment. Why she didn't tell y'all that she done had some of that? Why she didn't tell y'all? She talking about all the rest of these folks running around here getting. Why she didn't tell y'all she been?
I don't like it. I feel like this is something a guy would do. Now, I can see, don't you know these rappers? Anytime a woman speaks out, they always try to undermine a woman by saying, you know what? Y'all, she ain't tell you how she like to do it and do it and do it in all these positions, and she was doing my homeboy. So what? It don't have nothing to do with her. The fact that T.I. was in the wrong, but she don't got nothing for T.I. She don't got nothing for this man. That done pulled his pow. He should never have to pull his pow up to any girl, you know? Never. Never. But she's not even discussing him. He's off the table. You know, it's just shaming on her.
And then upstairs, because Tamika, I guess Tiny, I don't know, I ain't never, I swear to God, her husband. I don't get involved. I don't know what they do in their life.
Liar. Talking about some, I don't get involved. I don't know what they do in their life. But yeah, she's telling all their business. All their business. Talking about how she used to recruit. Why do T.I., do they got you as a recruiter? Did you recruit some people? I forgot T.I. is not interested in her ass. Nah, he don't find you that. Nah, I'm going to shut the fuck up.
But I know she done been found. Ask her how it tastes. Go ask her. So she come and say how. She know how that tastes too. Ask her how Tamika tastes. Ask her, do she want some more? Is that the problem? Well, ask her what was going on when she was in the threesomes and the foursomes. What happened with her? Huh? What about when she used to go get to recruit the hot for? Where's she at in this? Black power. You so into the power, but you the one recruit to come get She'll see. They go ask her why she ain't told she been getting.
She loves this. She's getting attention from this. She loves this, and this is sad. This is very sad. And you see people in the comment section talking about he passed some infections. He passed some folks infections. Did y'all see that? I don't know if you guys see it, but let me go up here. So you see this? You see what they putting in the comment section, right? I can't make this stuff up. I can create this. This going on right here. And you see it in the comment section. They talking about the McHerpes and how they've been passing it to different women. But guess what? She looked at the comments, but she didn't say anything about it. She ain't say nothing about it. Nope. She wants to roast that girl, and that's so damn sad. But comment, let us know. Please like this video. I'm going to keep on screaming. Please like this video. People are saying, Tip, put a pow to your head. Wow. She said, yes, because I was beating up some female that was treating Tiny like a slave. All right. So let's keep on going here. We already talked about this. This happened yesterday. Tiny did speak up a little bit, but this was 2 days ago. You know, this ain't nothing new. Hold on. So what you want your abuser to train your kids, your sons? He was just uncle 2 years ago. Now, when did you say my husband did something wrong to you? Did you change your mind or change it back? Well, why don't you ask your husband, did he do it, you know? What's up with you today, Pooh? I'm confused, you know? So, you know, it's a damn shame, but let's keep on going here.
He got a strong personality. I got a strong personality. But he has never.
Yes, she was messing with that man on Peter Street for the alcohol license.
Listen, he never put his hand on me, y'all. He never put a gun out on me. And it's okay for people to argue back and forth, but I'm just letting y'all know, like, he's never put his hand on me. Me and him done had words going back and forth. He got a strong personality. I got a strong personality. But he has never put his hand on me.
She was messing with that man on Peter Street for the alcohol license.
Listen, he never put his hand on me, y'all. He never put a gun out on me. And it's okay for people to argue back and forth, but I'm just letting y'all know, like, he's never put his hand.
All right, so she's saying, hey, T.I. never did me wrong. He never put the paws out on me. But so what? Just because he never did it to you, did he ever F you too? Did he get up in that cat? Did he get up in that cat? Okay, so while you trying to compare you with Sister Girl, you know Sister Girl done had his pole. You know that. You know, sister girl that ate Tiny Cat. Did you have some piece of Tiny Cat? No, you didn't. So why are you trying to compare the two? You know, as if, well, he ain't never did it to me, so therefore he probably ain't gonna never do it to you, you know? Now you just sit up here and say he then did to do with this girl, and they was trading kitty cats. So this is Shekinah and this mess. What do you guys think about this? Shekinah is mad because this lady, she's speaking out, she's telling her story, and this lady is pretty much upset, and she says, you know what? To the black community, Keisha Bottoms in Atlanta, you cannot have T.I. be the voice of the black community because he have hurted so many people. He's a damn monster, and we cannot keep uplifting these monsters when so many girls around the world has been a victim with his wife and him. And she would know because she's been hanging out with them. She used to work with them. And why is T.I. doing it with the workers? You know, so this is a big messy ring if you asking me. And not only is she telling her story, she is opening the door for other females to tell their story because she's been around and she know what goes down and she's sick of it, you know? So go ahead, boo. I can't wait to see this movie, okay? Surviving T.I. and Tiny. This shit gonna be good, all right? So comment, let us know what you guys think about this. This is a mess. Oh my goodness, she's coming back for more. So this is Shekinah. I don't know who she talking to, but check this out.
She said, I'm the ghetto friend who should have fought Bernice. Do y'all remember? And the flip the on me because I didn't go fight Bernice because it ain't my goddamn thing.
But they still suffering from nerve damage.
She threatened me. She had me scared to walk around the city of Atlanta. I was scared to walk around my own goddamn city. I was so scared of this. I'm telling you. And it ain't right. And so everybody who she done with, and you've been a victim of her. Inbox me, goddammit. Because this got to stop. Inbox Shekinah Anderson right now. Inbox me. Now I gotta go.
Oh.
She said, I'm the ghetto friend who should have.
Now, I don't know if those was real tears or they was fake tears, but basically, she said this is what she's going to do. She want to get everybody that, I guess, she said if Sabrina did you wrong, she's going to do the same thing. So she's going to come up with a campaign to try to discredit this girl. And I won't be surprised if T.I. and Tiny is paying Shekinah to do this because they know Shekinah, she'll do anything. You know what I'm saying? What would you do? Ooh! For a goddamn contact bar. Yeah, Shekinah, she one of those. She'll do anything for some coins. You know what I mean? And she told you that Sabrina was mad at her and felt like she should have went and put the paws on Bernice, but she didn't tell you that story how T.I. done took your bag away from you, how he kicked you off that show because you was just on a live with talking to Floyd Mayweather. She ain't bring that up. Huh, okay? So let's keep on going. No, we ain't gonna do this because that's too much damn reading. But comment, let us know what y'all think about this. Do y'all think she was crying for real? Let's check it out.
She said, I'm the ghetto friend who should have fought Bernice. Do y'all remember? And the flip the on me because I didn't go fight Bernice because it ain't my goddamn thing.
But they still suffering from nerve damage.
She threatened me. She had me scared to walk around the city of Atlanta. I was scared to walk around my own goddamn city. I was so scared of this. I'm telling you. And it ain't right. And so everybody who she done with, and you've been a victim of her. Inbox me, goddammit. Because this got to stop. Inbox Shekinah Anderson right now. Inbox me. Now I gotta go.
Woo! I don't know what to say. I'm looking in the comment section here. You know, I'm looking in the comment sections trying to see what y'all say about this before we go on. What they say? They say, why haven't people sued them for giving them McHerpes? Listen, I don't know why they haven't sued them from giving them bumps. You know what I mean? How often do you hear people suing people for giving out bumps? You know, I don't think it's, I don't know, you know? Only person I know that got sued for the bumps was Usher. You know what I'm saying? And we all, girl, when we heard about Usher, listen, we was like, nah, that ain't true because Usher is so nice. He's so respectful. You know, Usher don't come out here disrespecting women. You know what I mean? A lot of people didn't expect that from Usher. You know what I mean? We thought, but come to find out, he was giving people bumps on their birthday. You know that? Remember that girl came out? She said he didn't gave her some gifts on her birthday. Okay, she went to the concert on her birthday. Usher said, "Come on, I want you. Come on to the room, girl." Gave her the goddamn gift, and that's just so damn sad. Now people thought she was lying. I don't know. You know what I mean? But we'll just have to see what's gonna happen with this. I'm looking in the comments section. They probably got paid not to Candy. Now I know y'all not bringing Candy, Kodak Candy, up in here. Like the good chat, please like this video. The freaks of the industry. Well, I think this is more than freaks. I think this is disturbing. Going around giving people them bumps. Ti stories of him putting a pause on these girls when they got into it with Tiny, threatening these girls, blackballing these girls. This is more than just. This is a power trip. This is manipulative, and this is horrible. Not the bumps, yeah, them bumps. So anyway, let's keep on going here and see what else we got. So this is Ti, and he's speaking on his show. Okay, now this is recent. Now you would think he would talk about this situation, but he's not talking about this situation. He's talking about them sugar boogers. Okay, and how when he was younger, he used to sell them sugar boogers to the black community. And you know what you're doing when you selling that sugar booger to the black community. You know what you're doing to your peoples. But anyway, I guess he said he's trying to hustle. But guess what? This is what I got to say about that. You know what? You can be selling some bread and bananas down there on La Cienega, trying to come up. Look at those people that have the different religions, like the what's they call them, the Muslims. They always selling them sweet potato pies on the street with the news damn paper. You know what I'm saying? They hustling too, but they not selling their people some sugar damn boogers. You know what I mean? It's the way you do things. It's. But anyway, let's just keep on going here.
So that's the thing about me. The reason why people say, "How do you do it with so many kids and all this shit?" Every time. My first child, biological child, my first child, which is Messiah, when I found out that his mother was pregnant with him, I was still on a bicycle selling crack on Bankhead.
Oh, okay.
By the time he was born, then I had that motherfucking got me a record deal. In 9 months, I went from selling crack when his mama told me, "I'm pregnant. I'm like, whoa, shit. I got to run it up." And that energy that I put into preparing for him led me into getting a record deal, having an apartment, and everything I needed by the time I went from sleeping on real trap clothes to getting a record deal.
Because of him, though.
I think it's because of him. I don't know.
Girl, you heard that? He trying to sound like a hero doing all this controversial. He's trying to sound like a hero, but you know what I hear? He said, listen, when he had his first biological kid or whatever. Now, I don't listen to him, but this is my first time hearing him talking about some biological shit. He said that he was doing them sugar boogers, and he felt like he had to run it up. So that means he had to get a whole bunch of black people out here to selling more sugar boogers so they can get, worse than they are. And he made money off, the black community selling sugar boogers, unless he was going down to Beverly Hills selling it, which I doubt it. But he said he came up real quick. Next thing you know, 9 months, he had a record deal. So, I mean, when you're looking at these little kids looking at him, all they going to think is, well, we need to go hustling. We need to sell this sugar boogers real quick. You better get your ass on there and sell some bananas and some breads and hustle with that. You don't have to sell them sugar boogers. You know what I mean? You can go right there, damn Target or Kroger's or Walmart and run it up. You know what I mean? Do the best you can. Go in sales. If you want to go to Macy's or whatever, try to sell some goddamn clothes. You can do it the right way. I heard they selling water bottles on the corners. You know, some people sell sweet potato pies and they don't got them newspaper no more. But you know, you can sell something. You can figure it out, but you don't have to sell them sugar boogers. Nowadays, y'all can get on the internet. Y'all can sell y'all music. Y'all can do whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's endless. You do not have to sell sugar boogers to your own peoples. That's all I'm saying. Tiny is a fool with being with him. Well, all right, so sugar. Well, somebody got to sell the sugar booger. Well, nobody has to. Do you think somebody has to sell the sugar booger? Ain't nobody got to sell the sugar booger. You know, leave that shit alone. You don't have to sell nothing. You know. But let's keep on going here. Somebody say yes, making OnlyFans. Woo, you know you something else, but you know what? If you are selling something on OnlyFans, you selling a fantasy, I will say at least you're not getting people hooked on sugar boogers, you know, because that's physically and mentally can destroy you, them sugar boogers. And hey, OnlyFans, you know what I mean? That ain't never hurt nobody. That ain't never hurt nobody, you know? But them sugar boogers do hurt people. You know, I've had families that was addicted to them sugar boogers. You know, some people don't make it out of that. They wasted a whole bunch of years being strung out on them sugar boogers by these, you know, people out here selling them that stuff, you know. Shut it down. Shut it down. I'm for shutting these sugar boogers down. So anyway, Wendy Williams, she opening her big mouth. You know what I mean? Talking about she was sleeping with Method Man. She had a one night stand, and I don't like it because I don't like big mouths. You know, even though it's good for gossip, but Wendy Williams, keep this to yourself. And not to mention, did you know they say Method Man had a whole wife when he slept with Wendy Williams? And guess what? To make the matters worse, Wendy Williams gonna say, yeah, he was out of it. He was on them damn sugar boogers. And he was out of it. He was not in his right frame of mind. And Wendy Williams took him by the hand and crept through the club. And they went to the hotel. And she decided to get her rocks off. She got her rocks off with Method Man. She said, listen, I got my eyes on you, okay? I know you fucked up right now, okay? Okay? Listen, Wendy. If Method Man was in his right frame of mind, do you think he would have went there that night? I mean, come on, be honest, shame the devil. You took advantage of that man. You know, that's how I feel anyway. But anyway, Method Man, I'm sure he does not want this out. And you know, she's just blabbing her mouth like it's all right. But let's play. Let's see what she got to say. Y'all ready for this?
Island with the whole clan and their people. And I said to him, I guess I batted my eyes and, you know, rocked my shoulders. You know how you do.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, you know,
Now,
come over?
Now, I see people talking about she wasn't her white mind either. But look, Wendy, she had a motive. She said she was batting them eyes and swinging left to right. You know, swinging them hips left to right. She had a motive. She wanted to take Method Man down that night. And that's exactly what she did. But I guess Method Man didn't want nobody to know about this. He wanted to keep this shit on the down low. But let's go.
And he said, yeah, I'll follow you. And I said, give me your hand. And I grabbed his hand. And he put his head down. And I put my head down. And people didn't even realize at the time it was Wendy. And one of the biggest stars, the leader of the biggest group in the world, just left, got in her Pathfinder, and went back to her penthouse in Jersey City, where she bathed him in her jacuzzi tub.
Wow.
And smoked more weed. You know, that was back in the coke days. I don't remember what he did. I'm not going to implicate him on that. I did.
On them sugar boogers, you know? She said they was smoking weed. They can say that, but they don't want to tell y'all. She was probably giving him some sugar boogers too. You know what I'm saying? Got him real relaxed. And he was married this time, Wendy. This was a married man, you know, but he shouldn't have done, but he was out of it. Can you believe? I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know if I'm asking too much, but, you know, did you guys Go all the way?
Yeah, island with the whole clan and their people. And I said to him, I guess I batted my eyes and, rocked my shoulders. You know how you do.
Like, yeah.
And I said, you want to come over? And he said, yeah, I'll follow you. And I said, give me your hand. And I grabbed his hand and he put his head down and I put my head down. And people didn't even realize at the time it was Wendy. And one of the biggest stars, the leader of the biggest group in the world, just left, got in her Pathfinder, and went back to her penthouse in Jersey City, where she bathed him in her jacuzzi tub.
Wow.
And smoked more weed. That was back in the coke days. I don't remember what he did. I'm not going to implicate him on that. I did give.
I don't know if I'm asking too much, but did you guys go all the way?
Yeah, island with the whole clan and their people.
Listen, you should have seen that host man. He couldn't believe it. The host man, he couldn't believe it. He said, Wendy, did y'all go all the way? Okay. He couldn't believe it, but go ahead, Wendy. People are saying she's talking about this because she wants you guys to watch her show, and I will watch her show. I already let y'all know I do not like Wendy, but I think she's very entertaining, and for that, I'm going to watch the show, Wendy. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to like you to watch you or support you, But let's keep on going here. Rest in power. You guys know Cicely. She is gone, Cicely Tyson. She left this earth yesterday, and it was so many people. She did so many phenomenal things. She has opened the door for so many of these black actress, is standing on her shoulders right now. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for all the work that you done. We know back in that time when you was coming up, things was hard. But you prevailed and you kept on pushing through. You so sweet as pie. I'm sure she's looking down on everybody right now. So let's keep on going here. I don't know if y'all know this man, but his name is Clarence, right? So he want to show you guys he got some new teeth. Go ahead, Clarence, with the new teeth. And them teeth look good, don't they? Yeah, I don't know if he got them bleached or he got them veneers, because they say you can take them teeth out and get some goddamn veneers. Now, that's what I got to say. I'm so happy that he got his teeth enhanced. But I wonder, is anybody saying he don't love himself because they ain't his original teeth? You know what I mean? When a girl comes out and she got something enhanced, you don't love yourself. You know what I mean? But I'm just talking shit. But I'm happy that he had to change up. He enhanced, So go ahead, Clarence, with your new smile, because your new teeth, they do look nice and white and better. I don't know if you got them bleached, because, if anybody else say they got something else bleached, you don't love yourself. Those ain't his original teeth. But anyway, I'm just talking shit. So let's give him a big congratulations for having a new teeth. And those teeth look brand new too. Hopefully you keep those teeth up. I guess his girlfriend, baby daddy, he says, okay, I see you. So that's Chris. And I guess people say Chris is obsessed with Clarence. They do some retarded shit. So anyway, let's keep on going here. Tommy, she got a message for Princess. She said, listen, Princess, you better keep my name out your mouth. So they did this video or whatnot. Okay, hold on. Wait. So basically, I'm not going to play it because it got something to do with VH1. So you see Princess right there and Ray J, right? Now, Princess, she's going to open her mouth and she's talking about Tommy. And she says Tommy was hooking up with him and then she was hooking up with Ray J. This is what she says right here, right? Princess says Tommy was doing to do with you. You smashed Tommy to smithereens, right? Ray J, he's looking confused. He's like, Princess, what the hell? Why would you say that? So everybody's saying no, right? So, homegirl, let me see if I can make it play. Check this out.
As Tommy said that on the show one time.
When?
All right, so she lied and she said Tommy said that Tommy had situations with Ray J, but it was all a lie. Tommy, she came out, she corrected it. She said, I've never been with anybody on that show besides Scrap. Princess Love, keep my effing name out your mouth spreading rumors. Girl, your man been for the streets, but he ain't never been on my block, all right? F out of here. You know what I say, Tommy? I say, Tommy, invite Princess to the ring. You know how you get down. You know what I mean? Princess got all that mouth. Invite her ass to the ring, because you guys know Tommy and Natalie, they about to go round for round, blow for blow. So I don't know when that's coming on, but we'll just have to see. She was Jocelyn with Jocelyn and Stevie. Well, I don't know. Hey, I'm not fucking with Tommy. You know, if Tommy say something, then Tommy said it. And, you know, I don't got no beef with her. So anyway, this young lady, phenomenal girl, she's gonna be performing at the Super Bowl, you know. I guess the Super Bowl, it comes up in February, right? I do not watch no football, I don't watch no damn sports, but it's supposed to be coming up. And I'm so proud of her, you know. Go ahead, Black Girl Rock. Go ahead. Now you guys probably first seen her at the Argonaga Nation. She opened up when Biden and Miss Harrison, when they had their speech, because they got into the White House or whatnot, you know. So she was doing great here. So she's about to tear the roof down with another poem. So go ahead. And she writes too. She has her own pen. Ain't nobody writing her poems for her, you know. So go ahead, boo. So let's keep on going here. This Doja Cat. Now she thinks she's an impersonator, you know. So she's gonna impersonate Beyonce and she's gonna impersonate Ariana Grande. Check this out. Hold on.
And I do Beyonce's laugh. She be laughing like this. Oh my God. Blue, sit down. What is it? Blue. Hold on. It's like a cough laugh. Or it kind of like cuts off right there. Oh my God, stop it. Blue, sit down.
She cracking up. I ain't even laugh yet.
And I do Beyonce's laugh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What's wrong with her? I don't know, but when I was looking at her, I didn't think of Ariana Grande. And when I look at her, I ain't think about Beyonce. I just thought about them goddamn black furs up in that head. I'm like, what the hell does she got on? What? Is that a hat? Is it look like a damn bird's nest? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what's going on up top of that head. But anyway, she did them impressions. I wasn't impressed. I ain't care for it. But you know, I always tell you guys I don't care for Doja Cat on it. When she does her Instagram or when I just like Doja Cat as a performer. I like her music videos. I like her performance and I like her songs. But other than that, I'm not trying to go out to eat with her or try to get to know her at all. But anyway, let's just keep on going here. Oh, yeah. Y'all ready to get into something serious? So, Raz B, he's speaking out and he's telling y'all a whole bunch of shit. And girl, I have to pause it, okay? Now, when he first talked to you guys, he's going to tell you. He said when he was 5 and 6 years old, he said that Chris Stokes and the immature boys and his brother, his biological brother, was sitting in the bed at Chris Stokes' house. And don't you know that song by Tweet? You know, touch, ooh, there goes my shirt right over my head. Oh my. You know that song, right? You know what it's about, right? So he said when he was 5 and 6, the immature boys and him and Chris Stokes, they was in a room together doing some oh my, you know what I'm saying? Teaching him how to oh my, you know, and I can't say those words. And he said, why am I learning how to touch, you know, at this age with all these men in the room? And then he goes to say that Marques Houston topped him, you know, and you know what top mean, right? Basically, he took his cakes, you know what I'm saying? He mounted him. He was mounted by Marques Houston. He also talks about her baby daddy. He said, you know, your baby daddy really did me wrong. Because when my story came out, Moniece, he was the first one that said, I got the sweet meat, you know? And I guess he said he does not have the sweet meat, even though that he's been taken and mounted by Chris Stokes and Marques Houston. You know, he don't have no attraction, you know, for the same gender. He don't roll like that. And for little Fizz to try to paint him out to be that way and other people, shame on them. And Monique wanted to know, you know, what's going to happen. So they have this long conversation. Like I said, it does get a little bit explicit. So I may have to tune some stuff out and break it up because it's a lot. It is a real lot. It is very triggering. It is very triggering. So y'all ready for this? Check this out.
Don't really know this, but I'll say this because we are. Tomorrow's not promised, so we're being.
And please like this video. Can we get some more likes? Can we get some more likes?
Well, I have always been, I want to call it like a innocent bystander. I never wanted to be an immature. My brother wanted to be an immature. My brother had a relationship with Chris. I didn't know them. But what I did know is the first time I learned how to masturbate.
Woo! See, I had to break it down. See, he's about to say that word, you know.
I was at Chris's house. Ricky was on one side of the bed, and my cousin Tony Scott was on the other side of the bed. Why am I learning at?
See, I'm gonna have to turn it down a little bit, but he's telling you guys why is he learning how to ooh-wee himself. Okay.
Right. Years down the road, before you know it, I hear stories of Ricky about to be an immature, before Marques Houston was an immature, before Imani. Imani called me on my 33rd birthday. He said, they went to see me. Got my number randomly. So I'm just looking, and I'm like, so now I'm over here living with Chris. My mom was going through what she was going through. I'm living with Chris. And before you know it, the process starts. Starts with Chris, starts with Marques, so on. I don't need to name too many names. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. I've always tried to be diplomatic and keep my personal business or my family business out of the media. Now, once I told my brother what had happened to me, he contacted someone. I don't want to say that person's name too, out of respect, but it was a producer's son that worked with Chris for a very long time. And long story short, they decided to upload that first video. That's like me and you chilling at the house, at your family's house, we in the back in the pool making a steak or something, and I tell you some shit, and maybe you're holding the recorder, but you run off and you have it uploaded, not knowing, thinking.
All right, so just to let you guys know, Raz B said he was not the one that exposed everything. He said that was not him, y'all. He said he wanted to keep it private, but he did a video, and his, I guess, relatives was the one that posted it out there. Okay, but he said he was not the person that put it out there, but he did a recording, but he didn't have intentions to put it out there, but his cousins, his relatives did, okay?
It's helping a good cause, but it didn't. When that video came out, I just did a deal with Zab Judah because it was the three of us, and we were supposed to show up for New Year's. It wasn't a lot of money, but because Zab was a good friend of mine, but I think it was like 10 grand. I gave each one of the boys 3 bands. You know I'm always looking out for everybody. I threw Ricky a stack for bringing the deal to the table because we were just still, moving around looking for new management. Well, when that video came out, everybody had to push back. Now, when everybody pushed back, I tried to be cool with everybody. First thing I see, your baby father, I don't fuck with homos. Why you coming at me, my nigga? Like, for real, why you coming at me? You want me to talk about your business?
Yes, talk about his damn business. talk about his business. Don't y'all want him to talk about Little Fizz business? And look at Moniece. She not flinching. Moniece, she's a good actress. Cause Moniece, listen. I was just looking at Moniece. I was waiting for her to blink an eye, or do a movement, but she just standing so still, like she just numb to it. Like I'm looking at Moniece because I'm like, how's she gonna react to this? But he said that it's a video that went out, and Little Fizz on the video, and he's talking about Ras B. He said he does not mess with people that like that sweet meat. He don't mess with it. He said, Ras B, keep your ass over there. Then Ras B came out with a video, and he said that how you gonna call me talking about some I like sweet meat when you was the first one that took the meat. You took the meat before I took the meat, okay? And he said I could really get into some more stuff, but he not. But so Ras B does know a whole bunch, and but hey, I guess shit. Let me just play.
Feel me? So to each his own. Everybody has their own stories. You know what I'm saying? We can all speculate. I only want to speak on my life. You know what I'm saying? Because I have respect and integrity for people. But even I was just looking recently. I was like, in my last 2 interviews, from Vlad to Breakfast Club, I was still very diplomatic in how I chose to move past. You get more bees with honey. Why should I? You know, it's a family matter. It should be handled eternally, and that's how it should have been. But when I know people are fucking with me, trying to put me on the phone. If I really wanted to reconnect with my cousin, there's a way that needs to be done. You can't just spring that on me and tell me, hey, how do you feel about your cousin dressing you? Huh? How do I feel about my cousin dressing me for the Millennium Tour, so on and so forth?
Right.
I respect certain people's movement and how they try to move, because we're public figures, right? We don't need our business out there.
Right.
But hold on, didn't God put us in a position to actually help people and lead people, not mislead people? So we wind up being, whether we know it or not, we wind up being a part of the problem versus a part of the solution. So I sat back. I'm filled with the Holy Ghost. I speak in tongues. You know, long story short, Chris, Jehovah's Witnesses, and we see how they're moving over there. But I remember my mom lived with Irene, which is his mother, and my brother and myself. They kicked us out because we didn't go to the Kingdom Hall with them. Years later, I go to live with Chris. We built an empire together. Chris told me after I flipped over his desk, he said, everybody's jealous of our relationship. Not knowing when you're a kid, you don't really know what's going on. But I'm designing the tour stages. I'm doing a lot. So whether I know it or not, people are getting jealous. I remember on the You Got Served set, they was like, yo, we think it's time for you to get out and move. And I just looked at them like I thought I was a part of the circle. Like, I thought this is my family. You got guardians.
Get out of the group?
Just leave, period. They was at that time they was making, let me get a Amari, I got Marques, and shout out to Amari, shout out to Orion. I don't,
Girl, the only time Moniece got excited when he said they was trying to kick me out the group. And she said, out the group? Wow. Now, you would think that she would have had a damn reaction on some other stuff, but she chose to have a reaction when they wanted to kick him out the group. But anyway, let's just keep on playing. I'm looking in the comment section, and people are saying, you know what? This Hollywood is full of the perps. Guess what? It's everywhere. Because let's not forget about the church. Let's not forget about the church, what just happened, 2 years ago, and this situation still going on. This family here, that man, that is a pastor, and that's the first lady. And they was going around at her school, because she works at the school, getting 14, 15, 16-year-old boys, and they was both having their way with these young boys for some money, okay? So it's everywhere, and sometimes it could be in your damn backyard. It could be your uncle. It could be your father, So it's just not in one group, and this shit been going down for the Middle Ages, all right? And we talked about this because some people act like this is brand new, and that's the problem because it's not brand new, okay? But let's go. And it's a shame because it's been going around since the Middle Ages and ain't shit going on. Ain't nothing stopping it, And look who's in... Let me shut the fuck up. All right, let me play.
They do their own thing. And I just respect the fact that years later, being diplomatic, people still decided that, you know what, Raz is a good dude. He went out of his way to buy the trademark, put it in everybody's name. He went out of his way to make sure he found $3 million so we all could bring back B2K so God can get the glory for this. But I got a chance to see what it was like if I was dead. And I was watching Twitter and all the people that were supporting all this. And I was like, damn, so many people died because they're hurting, they're in pain, they're alone. And where was everybody? So my same thing right now is, where the fuck was everybody then? They were always been there. They just didn't have the courage. Not everybody's filled with the Holy Ghost. Not everybody's bold. Not everybody speaks in tongues. Not everybody's going to stand up to the big bad wolf and say, hey. And that's kind of what that was in the last week. It was like, Jason Lee wants to give me my flowers. She was on the interview that he did back in 2007 with Charlotte Mann, Claudia Jordan. And anybody that's know Raz, they know, like you said, I'm about love and positivity. Now, if you push over me, I'm going to push back on you. Now, I'm not going to do anything to incriminate myself. I'm not going to do anything to hurt anybody. But I do have a voice, and my voice speaks volumes. And like I said, I'm a 35-year-old man, and I want to fade. Fuck the courts. Fuck all the streets. I want to fade.
So that was going to be my next question. So what, at the end of this,
Sorry, go ahead.
Aside from the fade, hold on, Red. Yes?
Get real. You doing a serious interview, girl. See, I can't take her ass serious.
Did you put on basketball clothes?
Don't you think this disrespectful?
Clean ones in the dryer.
This is so disrespectful to me.
Okay,
I don't like it.
Your basketball shoes?
Moniece, get it together. Could you imagine? You on live telling your heartfelt story, and Moniece is interrupting you. She should have been in a sacred room, and she should have took this serious. But a lot of times, I guess it's just how Instagram works. Nobody takes nothing serious. They can be talking about something serious, and everybody laughing about it, whatever. But let's keep going.
Oh, they're in the garage in the corner behind the go-kart. On the right-hand side, on the other side of Mommy's truck. Sorry, we have basketball practice.
No, that's so...
I don't care about your basketball practice.
My quick one question before I go, and then maybe we'll set a time to come back, so we could really get into it. But before I go, my question is, aside from the fade, what is your ultimate wish or goal? Like, I know you said the polygraph, a catch and a fade, which is both are fair. But is the goal, like, what does justice for Raz look like to Raz? Like,
oh man,
are you know what I'm saying? Like,
I got you.
Not only just helping other people,
right?
But
that's inevitable.
Right. So not just that being a goal, and not just freeing yourself spiritually, mentally, emotionally from that. You deserve an apology from really the world, because you've been gay shamed, you're this, you're that, your career, your character, your image, all of that has been tarnished. So aside from getting that back, what does justice for you, to you, look like? Is that Chris apologizing? Is that jail time? Is that, he says sorry and you guys part ways and never deal about each other, to each other, with each other again? You get to stand in your glory, stand at the top of the mountain, hold your dick, and fuck you. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or is it just,
right? I think,
you know what I mean?
No, I got you. I'll let you go because I know you got to take care of Cam. It's all of that. Whatever's coming to him for what the things that he's done, he knows. And there's so many people that are ready. You feel me? So he made his bed, he has to lie in it. In a perfect world, I would love an apology publicly. I would love him to be like, you know what? I love you. Not everybody is fucked up in jail. Maybe he needs to be in a mental institution. Maybe, but when I have people like my cousin, trying to, talk to other people like Erin Nico, I say her name, and they start writing stuff like I'm delusional. When I see people trying to shut down my interviews or whatever the case may be, if I want to say that,
Woo! Oh, all right. So at this part, he said Marques Houston topped him, but how he said it was so explicit. So I'm trying not to put that out there.
my ass, who's gonna stop me from saying that?
You seen what he just you heard the ending talking about that ass, but I'm just gonna keep going.
You get my point? So my point is, nigga, you can come see me. I don't give a fuck about this. This is not about no industry shit. This is about some real life, my God against your fake ass God. So the Bible says, touch not the anointed one, do my prophets no harm. So don't come over here with that, because that's not it. So in a perfect world, that would be nice. If it happens, it doesn't happen. But, I'm going to spend every dollar that I have to make sure that I get the justice that I feel I deserve. You feel me? And it is what it is. But that dude has wronged a lot of people. They're not happy. They're going to turn on you. So you're not God. You're not almighty. And your time will come. So I'm just going to keep doing me like I've been doing. Because like I said, I've been diplomatic. And I'm going to continue, and I would like to continue to be diplomatic. But I'm moving forward, and I'm going to focus on my foundation. I'm going to focus on my book. I'm going to focus on the things that God wants me to focus on. I'm not going to be a slave to the world, or I'm not going to be confined to act this way because I feel like if I don't do this right, I'm not going to get a check. Like, get out of here. It's a big world here. Unfortunately, I don't fit in that little circle. But when it's all said and done, I never did anything to anybody. I sat back and I listened to people talk about me in songs. People call me gay. People, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's fucked up.
Yeah.
Imagine if I wasn't strong enough and I decided to.
Hey, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I get
my
it.
point. When is it gonna be enough? That's my point.
To be continued.
Strangers, remove TUG from the equation. Insert man, insert team, random, whoever. And B2K was still B2K. You were still you in terms of in the public eye. And all these strangers, all these industry cats, all these media outlets back in the day before Instagram was as big as it was, and Snapchat and Bigo and all these things that gave us voices, every individual a voice, right? When is the badgering of people for coming forth about mental health, spirituality, sexuality, abuses of all kinds, when is it going to be enough? When somebody offs themselves?
Hey.
Then it was, he was a public figure. That's what you get when you're famous. That's what you get when you're a celebrity. No. Public figures, celebrities, they are still people.
I refuse to be a
So
statistic.
when is enough going to be enough? When the man puts a gun...
Hey. Okay, I had to stop, because they start talking about people taking their life, You know what I'm saying? So I'm just waiting for that.
Out of control with the substances and stuff like that. But did anyone ever stop to think? Because that's really, I'm going to be honest, when it changed for me.
Well,
that's when I felt like, okay, he's coping with something.
Let me correct you for this. We can finish.
I'm sorry if I made a mistake.
Yeah. I remember the first time I popped the pill. My brother gave it to me. I was in the studio with some artists. It was an experience. Doing a lot of this stuff, I was not doing drugs. I was drinking more so. But I do understand what substance abuse can do. But I'm just a strong character. And I realized for myself, I was like, you know what? Sin all grown up leads to death. If I'm drinking all the time, or if I'm, I'm medicating all the time, there's a few times I tried other experimental drugs. But, I felt like if I had, let's just say, my brother, you're supposed to be my protector. You're not supposed to be the person that molest me. You're not supposed to be the person that hurt me. You're not supposed to be the person to pick up the phone and say, hey, my brother can sing and send me over to Chris Stokes. I feel like they you know what I mean? So I feel like, where's the protection? So the only protection I really have is myself and God. So it's really about me walking through this sinful life and drawing closer back to my Heavenly Father. And that's what happens when you're in this world or you get, pulled away. So, to be continued. And
Yes, I got to get out of here.
definitely should talk some more. Thanks for having me. And shout out to everybody in the thing.
No, of course. I'm going to.
You're smart as fuck. You're smart as fuck. I'm proud of you. Don't let nobody tell you different. Continue to be an advocate and continue to be the leader that you are.
All right, my brother. Well, I love you. And then I'm gonna hit you because I have your number. I got my new phone, so I'm definitely gonna hit you. All right, guys. I'm out of here. I got to get Kim to practice. So when all is said and done, we stand with Raz, and that's just what that is. So.
Thanks.
I will see you later.
All right. So you can comment. Let us know what you guys think about that. So let's move forward. Cardi B, she is getting dragged out here. She want to let you guys know it's this guy that's been bothering her. And I guess she put his picture up there, and she said if you guys know any information about this man, she's going to give y'all some money, okay? So check this out.
You guys got any information over that love for the man that I posted? I cannot see DMs, all of them. So just tag me in the pictures. Make sure your page is not private and tag me. And yeah. You guys got.
All right. So Cardi B gets called out for seemingly putting a bounty on somebody. Okay. Oh, hecky. All right. So this is the guy that she's looking for. Okay. So they said that as soon as she posted this up, she took it down. And it says something like, I'm not putting a bounty, I just want some information. And if I did, this man put the pow to somebody's head, robbed them, and kept them hostage, okay? So she has deleted it real quick. So it looked like Cardi B is still involved in some drama. I don't know what's going on with her. But a lot of people is talking about it. So I just want to let you guys know Cardi B, real life, put a $10K bounty on a man's head. All right. So let's go here. This is a sad story right here. I don't know. Have you guys heard about this? It's so sad. So this guy right here, he's 17 years old. He's a minor. You know, you guys see him real good. Y'all see him? Okay. So he's 17. And this is his father, okay? This is his father, and that's his stepmother. I believe they're 37, around 37. This happened in Minneapolis, Indianapolis, all right? This happened in Indianapolis. And this man right here, he went home. He been out all night. And his daddy, he said, listen, man, you can't just be disrespecting the household, just coming in anytime you want to. And they got into a real bad argument that night. They said next thing you know, 4 o'clock in the morning, Mr. Man right here, he got the 9mm and he got another pow. Do you know he tore the whole house out? He done took out 6 people, y'all. He done took out his father, is gone, rest in power. His stepmother is gone, rest in power. His baby sister is gone, rest in power. His brother is gone, his brother girlfriend is gone. And his brother girlfriend baby was gone as well. It's only one survivor, and that was his baby brother. He was popped, but he survived, So it is a sad story. It is a very sad story. So I'm going to play here, but I'm not going to play the audio. But we're going to look at the pictures and stuff, and I'm just, do it like that. So this is here. And as you guys can see, they're showing the pictures of the father, and he got a beautiful family, big house, and that's crazy. His own son took him out of here. Can you believe that? His own son. And before you guys tell, you know what? This is just a different world. Back in the day it was better. Can I tell you something? Back in the day it was worse. look at all these religion books and stories, and you look in the past how brothers was taking brothers out of here, how they was jealous, how brothers was taking fathers out of here. I think back in the day, maybe they did it for power. I don't know, but the same stuff that's happening now, it happened back in the day. Ain't no difference. Shit don't change. You know, some of y'all think, oh my goodness, this is some brand new stuff. Nah, it's been situations happen like this. But a lot of times, especially, it's still situations that happen like this in the Middle East and India, but they're not going to talk about no articles. You have to remember, too, this is a new day and age where we got the news outlet, we got, TVs, words is spread around fast. If you go back 200 years ago, if anything happened, you wouldn't have heard about it, and somebody could just lie and just say something else happened, but you don't know. This is the only time in our life where we can really get media and people telling stories. But let's keep on playing, because I'm long-winded, okay? He took away his pregnant sister. Yeah, that was his brother, girlfriend that was pregnant. So these are a list of the people that he took away that night, that same night, over an argument. Because he was hanging out all night, and his father said, you can't be doing that. And he got on him, and he got the pow. I'm sorry, I'm not for pows. I think the pow should be taken out of here. I don't want to live in a world where everybody got a pow. Anybody just get mad and they just want to pop you. People don't know how to control their emotions. They get too mad. They get so offended so quick, and they ready to pop. Nah, I ain't for that. But this is his whole family that he took out of here that night. His father, his stepmama, Elijah, that's his brother, Rita, that's his baby sister, Miss Hawkins, that's 19, that's Elijah's girlfriend, and she was pregnant, right, by Elijah. And Hawkins' unborn baby, they said Miss Hawkins, she got out the house. I'm sure that was like a horror movie right there. She got out the house, and they took her to the hospital. And she did, when she arrived at the hospital, she left, rest in power, and her baby left, rest in power. The baby didn't make it either. Could you imagine being up in the house and you hear a pop, and then all of a sudden you hear footsteps coming to you, and it's 4:00 in the morning. Everybody was sleeping. Everybody was sleeping. Totally caught them off guard. You sleeping, he got 2 pops. He just going to rooms, just popping everybody. Pop. You just got finished eating dinner with this person last night, and this is your family at that. Girl, I don't know. I sure would love to have an interview with his ass and want to know what's going on, what you thinking, This is the man that did it. This right here. He's 17 years old. And I would like to know what was going on in your mind. Why are you so angry? Why did you decide to take away your father's life? Do you have any remorse? Shoot, most likely you probably don't. I don't know, But I would like to. I'm just curious to know what's going on up in that mind. So let's keep on going here. Like I said, I can't play the audio because how they keep talking about explicit stuff, and you know how this YouTube is. Now this is the young brother that got away. He made it. He did get popped, but he survived. He is the survivor of all of this. And he's gonna have to grow up in the world knowing that his own brother, took his father out of here. And he was a good father. I don't know if he was a good father, but he seemed to be a good father. He was taking care of the household. He was taking care of the kids. He had a father growing up. For all people, want to say, well, it's just the fathers ain't in the household. Well, these sons is taking their fathers out the damn household. How about that? Video games don't do this. Well, what you talking about? Because the video games, all that pop going on in that video games, I feel like it desensitizes it. But no, I don't feel like that. It's a lot of people that play video games that with the pops, but they ain't going around popping like this. you know. I think more people, everybody need to get some mental health evaluation. You know, mental health need to be an ongoing thing in every neighborhood. The suburbans to the bad, everybody need to get some mental evaluation because, you know, people don't got nobody to talk to. They're ashamed to talk about their problems. It's just too much going on. So let's keep on playing and see what else popped up. Now this is the girl. Miss Hawkins. So she was living in the house, and Elijah, which is that man's brother, that's his girlfriend, and she was carrying his baby. So basically, he took away his niece or nephew, because I don't know, you know, what it was, but that man that popped everybody, he took away his niece and his nephew. She made it out the house. They said she was crawling out the house. She finally made it to the hospital, and then she didn't make it. She left this place, and her baby left this place, and she's only 19 years old. So much life. She didn't expect it. She didn't know. Y'all want to talk about, well, you be careful going to that place. Shoot, you can get dealt with in your own home by your own family, okay? By your own family member. Who need enemies when you got family like this? All right, so let's keep on going here, see what else they got to do. All right, so this is the Memorial Church. I believe they're doing a GoFundMe. You know, they're doing a GoFundMe account for them, you know. And please, if you guys want to look up this information, go check it out. His name, this man right here, you want to know his name? I'll tell you his name. They say his name is Raymond Ronald Lee Childs III, okay? Raymond Ronald Lee Childs III, okay? That's who he is. He was arrested on Monday, early Monday. That's what happened. He took 6 people out of here, his own family. So let's go back here. Please like this video. We begging for likes. So this is the neighborhood, and people are just, you know, bringing, you know, bears and different things in memory of the people was here. You know, that 13-year-old girl. They said she went to some school around there, but it's all over the news. People is talking about it. So I just wanted to bring it to you guys' attention. You know, be careful. Be careful, be careful. You never know what your mama, what your father, what your cousin may be going through. And please, if you got the pow-pows in the house, please keep them in a safe place or something. I don't know if that 17-year-old already had the pow-pows. I don't know. But it's scary. You know, it's some scary things. Now, I thought I could have put it on pause. Can't pause it when I want to. So he look crazy to me. He does. Well, you know, this is a picture. So when they do pictures like this, I think everybody look crazy. But he made him snap like that. I don't know who made him snap, but comment, let us know what you guys think. Can we please run these likes up? Y'all know I'm begging for likes. All right, well, I enjoyed you guys. Hopefully y'all have a great Friday. Have a great Friday. Get rid of the pow-pows, please. That's what I'm talking about. But they say they got new Congress people in the House, and they not getting away these pow-pows. It seems like everybody better get a pow-pow for themselves because things is going to get crazy and more crazier. And it's a shame. It's a shame. But hold on. Oh, shoot. Girl. I'm getting some love. Let's give a big thank you. All right, for donating $10 to the Cash App, Pink Lips 500, the Secretary of Sound, donating $10. Love the show. Oh, I'm sorry. I got to learn how to read before I start posting because, you know, some people like, don't shout me out, okay? My bad. Thank you. No shout out. Okay. Yeah. And so I'm gonna get out of here. Love you guys. And DJ, please pop that music.